You bounce it, biggity bop, 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 work your uppers upper. You mix it when you clap it when you bounce your uppers upper. You bounce it, biggity bop, 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 work your uppers upper. You mix it when you clap it when you bounce your uppers upper. Shake, 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 shake.
Hey y'all, it's me, Malibu Darby. Welcome to my channel. If it's not your first time watching, welcome back. Got my big old bun, no makeup, because today we are talking about working out. You already know I'm getting snatched. If you follow my Instagram, you know I'm trying to get my workout clothes cute, get it together. I have a Fashion Nova Sport haul that is coming up, so be sure to hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you can know when I upload that. A lot of you guys have been asking me about like cute workout clothes, especially if you got some thighs and some boobs. So be on the lookout for that. But today we are talking about the JSculpt fitness belt. I had a pretty popular video that I did about 3 years ago now, I think like 3 years ago. And that was like the original JSculpt belt, which I'm actually wearing right now. Tried and true. She's been through a lot, about 3 years old. But she has since then released so many products. They have everything from resistance bands to gym bags to sweat creams and just accessories for the gym. But they've also come out with some new belts. So I purchased a new belt and I just wanted to do like an updated review and just a review on the new belt for you guys today. So if you're interested in learning more and getting an updated review on the JSculpt fitness belts, stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, I will make sure I iCard the original video for the JSculpt belt if you have not seen that. But it is a fitness belt. I noticed they don't like to say waist trainer, so I'm trying to say fitness belt. That is essentially made for you to work out in. So I am currently wearing the original, which again you can watch in the original video. But I wanted to do an update on that belt and also on their new reversible belt. So I purchased the Reversible logo Mania belt. This is it here. So one side is cloth with the like little JSculpt logos all over them. They have a leopard print version of this belt also, but I didn't get that one because sometimes I already be doing a lot in the gym as far as colors and patterns, and I felt like sometimes the leopard print could get a little wild. So it has the logos on this side, and then the other side is this latex side, which is similar to the material on the original belt here. So this is just one-sided on the original belt. I like that this is reversible. Number one, I think this is cute, but I think that I would want to wear the latex side towards my skin more, just to have more heat, and then have the cloth side maybe on the outside is kind of how I've been wearing it. I did get a large in both. My older one is either super duper stretched out, which would not be surprising, or I feel like this ran smaller than my older one. But I'm going to say it's stretched out. But I always tell people, do not go smaller than the size chart. Honestly, I would get at least what they tell you to get based on the little quiz they have you take. Because they told me I needed a medium, and baby, it took Aramis and I both to get in that medium, and I could not breathe. I can just barely get into the large alone. And when I say barely, it's like I couldn't get into the large alone today. I got into it yesterday. I couldn't get in today. So I say go by their sizes, maybe even a size up. Like, this is not your time to be like, oh, I can make it work. Because it's not helpful if you get it and you can't work out in it because it's so tight or so uncomfortable. But that's my little ramble on that. I try to tell people about desizing all the time. So as far as the older belt, the original belt, you know, I had the very first one, like the little steel flexi boning came out and was poking me. So I got another one. Over time, that one ended up coming out too. Honestly, I just pulled them out because I've kind of turned this one into more like an everyday wear versus a workout wear. Let me try to show y'all what I'm talking about. So pull this down. You can see how loose it is. So the bones here started to poke me in the hip again. So I just pulled them out. So it's just a little bit more flexible, but it's still super compressed. And it still does what I need it to do. And it's actually a little bit more comfortable while still doing the same thing. So if you remember, this one has this band around the middle that is attached. And my favorite thing about the new belts that they're doing, the reversible belts, this comes off. So for me, This is Velcro. For me, the belt would get in the way a lot of times. Like, it would either just be like sticking over my pants, or it would just kind of like not be as smooth in the back for me because my butt's kind of high compared to my torso. So I love that you can take this off and you can wear it alone by itself, or you can wrap this around where you would like it for extra compression. I really like that. The price for the reversible belt is $79.99, and the price for the original belt, I think, is, let me not be wrong, I think the original belt is $59.99. So there's a $20 difference, but honestly, I feel like they always have some kind of coupon code, whether it's like one of their like ambassadors or just going to their page, and it's either 15%, 20%. So for me, I know this seems really small to have this be able to come off, but it's worth the $20 for me. And their shipping is so much faster this time. I ordered, and I think I got it in like a week. I had to return the medium. I returned it and got the other belt back in like maybe a week and a half, maybe. So that is, I know a lot of people were saying in my first video like that was a big issue. I feel like they have figured out their shipping. I don't know if it's drop shipping or what they're doing, but I feel like they have figured out their shipping methods. And even though they say they're not a waist trainer, I still always compare them to a waist trainer. So there's a few things I noticed that I personally like. So I want to see if you can kind of see this detail. So the back is shorter than the front. So the front is a little bit longer. I feel like this part here reaches down and covers the fupa and pushes that in really nicely without like it pressing and getting uncomfortable on your butt. And this is a regular waist trainer versus the JSculpt. So you can see how much longer this is. So for me, the regular waist trainers smush everything in the middle, push fat down, push fat up, versus the JSculpt has all this extra that helps to like cover my hips, cover my stomach, kind of cover everything completely. And that's in the original and the new reversible belts. So I'm still preferring them over, I haven't worn these old waist trainers since I got my JSculpt 3 years ago. Because look how much smaller that is. I just feel like it doesn't do what it needs to do. Also, the zipper is just so much better than these hooks. These hooks are annoying. It's not as comfortable. It's not as easy to put on. And it's just not as smooth under your clothes if you decide you want to wear this like in regular life, not just to the gym. So I'm still team JSculpt. And I wish I would order this sooner. When they first came out with the new belts, I wanted to get it, and something was like, you got an old one, don't worry about it, you don't need to get it. And I don't know if it was a coupon code or what made me say, let me just get the new one. So happy I got the new one. I can't wait to shrink a little bit more so that the large will be even more comfortable in the new belt. But I just wanted to do a little bit of a update and a comparison on the original belt versus the new belt. I have not tried like their sweat creams. I just use Albaline. Or their gym bag or resistance bands or things like that. Personally, for me, I have those kind of fulfilled elsewhere. But for me, if you are into waist belts, I know they're not for everybody. I know some people have their opinion of them, if they do or don't work. You know, as for me at my house, if I decide I want to wear something like this, JSculpt is the best one. This is not sponsored. This is not an ad, even though I'm on their homepage, so. This is not sponsored though. I just think this is the best one still. And I know I've seen a lot with these with the bands over the middle or the two bands. I have not used those. I'm sure there probably are some that are comparable. But for a real company with real customer service and like legitimate, purchasing and PayPal, I think they have Afterpay now actually. So that's really helpful. For me, it's a little more worth it to use that over like an AliExpress kind of thing. So I prefer to use a real company. But that is all. Just giving you a quick update. How it's been going. I have gained and lost over the 3 years. So sometimes the JSculpt was big. Sometimes it wasn't big. But I'm back in it. Got this one. This is the one that I do my cardio in. And then the old one is the one that I wear more so like every day, errands, kind of like maintenance kind of way. I still do not use these when I do abs. I know that they say you can use these when you do abs. I prefer to just use like a Sweet Sweat neoprene soft belt personally. I can't contract the same with the compression of these. But I still love them for cardio, strength training, and stuff like that. So yes, if there's any other questions you have on the JSculpt or anything like that, leave those in the comments below. Again, I will link all the info about the JSculpt below if I happen to find any coupon codes or anything like that, but just check their Instagram, you usually can find it. I have this little cute set on that I will also link. This is from Amazon, super affordable. Like I said, I'm trying to get cute with my workout clothes, so be sure to look out for the link for this, as well as that Fashion Nova haul, which is coming up soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.